Adhyatma and Kal Chakra, how they are correlated. We only talk about highlights we watched on a big screen. This is a definition of the drama, the actors, the space dimension, geography, soul world and human world, differentiated by thermodynamic binary, time dimension, there's 5 yugs, and then the rules. Time dimension is history. We are defining the first actor, Purush, soul, woman, and Buddhi is conscious mind. Sanskar is subconscious or unconscious mind. Sanskar is more powerful than one and Buddhi. Very soul is a number, soul quality is defined here, Swadharma, compared to Prakriti quality, and thought is energy, and that's the formula of thought. Prakriti vector second is defined third Panchabhut, dual nature, the laws of thermodynamics, law of entropy is explained. This is Prakriti's E is mc square, and then this is how Purush controls the Prakriti through quantum physics and theory of relativity. The behavior of the Prakriti changes and the Purush observes. And we know that script of the Purush, which controls the Prakriti, that we will see from the quantum physics. Prakriti by default behaves multiple states. When Purush observes, conscious mind of Purush controls the Prakriti. And then this observation, it proves that script of the Purush, which is part of the Purush, controls the Prakriti. And then as per the neuroscience, script always controls the conscious mind. And the definition of the script is here, which is X, Y, Z, and T, but time is also dimension. So the Purush controls the Prakriti. Prakriti is anyway. So Purush controls the Prakriti. So this is a script with the time axis and this quality axis. Purush controls the Prakriti. Prakriti's quality is going down as the law of entropy. So the quality of the Purusha body is a common quality, the efficiency that is going down. We will see what is the parameters of the quality of the Purush. This is a journey from soul world to human world based on the religious tree, this law of attraction, law of the first birth. Count is reduced here, count increase here. Definition of the death, this is a constant, this is a variable, this is equivalent to the Janma Dharma, this is the Swadharma. By birth, there is a karmic account, there is law of death, whether it is deterministic or non-deterministic. This is a soul engine, and this everything is degrading. And this is a soul engine, everything is degrading. And this is the two-state, ideal and real, and this is how the mapping happens between soul and heat engine and soul engine. This mapping of the change of entropy of the Prakriti is mapped with the Purush Vikar. That mapping is explained. It's based on thermodynamic entropy to statistical entropy, the information entropy. And this is how it is mapped. This is heat engine and soul engine map, and graphically, this the lubrication layer is reduced, and then friction is important. The friction is the overall green layer of the EQ or SP of the Purush is going down as per the law of quantum physics and thermodynamics. This is a cycle in the Nirvikari world because silver and golden age, and this is the red line, which is a Nirvikari world, and because its karma is zero, because soul conscious, so everything is inside is the Swadharma, so that is also coming out. And this is a definition of Vikar or Maya. The soul is considered as body, so with a name, and so the Q is required. So it is taken from the outside world. That is a vikar is generated. That vikar is stored in subconscious mind. It is acquired sanskar. This is more powerful. The reaction is a part of the soul. In the soul, next birth is also action is derived, and this vikar is the part of the internal phenomena of the soul. That's why it's nirlik. And we will see the journey of the vikari world. This is the real thing. So this is non-deterministic. And the karma guyagati, so black layer. So this karma is negative or vikarma, and that generates dukh. This is the journey of the vikari world. And this is the vikari world. This is the vikar, and this is entropy. And the journey of the vikari world is slope is reduced or some break because of the religious founder. The cycle of 4 yugs and different birth, 8, 12, 21, and 42. As per the physics, Purush controls the Prakriti. Prakriti is going down, so this is everything is going down. This automatic journey applicable to all souls, and the script is uniform for all the souls, and this is how, based on this equation, this is going down till thermal death. Whether it is a thermal death or a cycle, if it is cycle, then y has to become 0. As per the physics, theory of relativity, general theory of relativity, script is not linear, script because of this, but it is circular, and everything everything eternal is four things, four prayer, four rutu. There's 4 yugs, we cannot visualize it, and history repeats. So logically, it seems that this has to be a cycle. It cannot go towards minus negative or towards thermal death. So the mechanism of the cycle, the y has to become 0. The cycle has to become 0. That is only possible if Vikar is 0. So physics will not apply because Vikar has to, because the entropy is always going up. So metaphysics phenomena, the phenomena is there. So metaphysics phenomena make it Vikar 0. And then only the cycle can be completed. That is the only way the cycle can be completed. So this macroscopic is the Param Purush. Characteristic of the Param Purush number is 0. Shiv. The black play is not applicable, not like a charger. Param Purush controls the Purush by controlling the Vikar of the Purush. Entropy becomes 0. So T is time, the cycle is completed. That is the function of the charger. With religious founder is only reducing the slope also, so that so that the time is adequate. Cycle time is adequate. This is Avtaran or incarnation as per the Gita slope, two souls in one body. The human body is so from soul world it has come here. So it is like religious founder, Christ in the body of Jesus, God in the body of the Brahma, and then this is angel world is created. This is the law of incarnation, two souls in one body is explained. This is the dynamic birth or single lifetime. This is in Sangam Yuga. It is the logical birth or knowledge birth. That is, this has to happen because it is a settlement time. So this settlement and the time is equal to 5,000 years. So this is the settlement time. And the metaphysics entity is involved, triggered by God. And this time is 5,000 years. So the reasons is that before Christ, 3,000 years is the one reason. Then there's astronomical reason, the population user, the life of the Kali Yuga is 1,200 years. It all comes to the life cycle is 5,000 years. Now the purification method by Raj Yoga. So it's a reverse cycle. You have to remove the vikar and you have to make charge so that original charge. So this is the consciousness, the lens, is concentration, and the vikar is removed. This is the last birth, is purification. The frequency is matched. And then frequency there is astic. This is the application of the yoga. The frequency is matching the Raja Yoga science, so we can experience telepathy, Atindriya Sukh, change in sanskars because of the charge. Soul is charged, the stress is removed, or there is no suffering. The change in sanskar, so this is God conscious form, and then the script is generated. So this is the yoga, and this is the red cycle, and this is the black cycle. Action is reaction, so either by red cycle or by black cycle. This happens in the Sangam Yuga, conversion of Vikari word to Nirvikari word. That is getting the convert. The principle used is this one. You to become a God conscious, so leakage is reversed either by red or by green. Face Sankal. So this is Purusharth is done. So this Pralabdha, the script is generated. And because of this exergy, so this is Vikar, is the entropy generated DSG, and this is plus and minus, and that is the reason why cosmic cycle is possible. And that one, and this all happens in the Sangam Yuga. It's only a single birth, so very unique single birth, and that is unique single birth. So this is non-existence, and this is a Christmas tree. In this birth, these are the, so we have to do the Purusharths, then only we can go to the Nirvikari world. So this is the very essential Sangam Yuga, which is Durlabh Sangam Yuga. Return journey from human world to soul world. This is all together. Rest of the purification happens by the end of the cycle, or simultaneously the God comes back. And here It's the end of the cycle. And because it's the end of the cycle, this is the initialization of the world from one, initialized here, so it is 2,500 years of the cycle. And the rest of this thing is purified in Dharmaraj because in soul world everything has to be pure. And the re-entry of the next cycle, so this is called Jivan Mukti. The Nirvana is not possible as per the quantum physics. And Gita, Mahabharata, and Sadgati. So this Gita, the karma is positive, and this is Brahma, the function of the God. The Mahabharata is the destruction. So that is the Mahesh, part of the Mahesh. And the new world is a part of the Vishnu operator. This is how GOD, God is there, and this work is done in the angel world. And we can have these are the references of the Gita. Four types of the soul, supreme soul, deity souls, and soul conscious nirvikari world souls, and this is a religious founder. There are four types of the souls. Soul is energy. This is a thought energy. Cycle of this thought energy is explained here, and the script controls the thought energy, and this is a theory of everything. So this cycle is explained. So thought energy is nirvikari world, it is a sankalp, karma is zero. Vikari world vikal, so karma is negative, vikarma. And in a diamond world, it is a straight sankalp, a red arrow. So this karma is positive, or black arrow is a paschatap. So this is reversing the cycle. So this the cycle happens. And this is a theory of everything. So everything, this is all theories. This is hypothetically a math theory of everything has been done so that all this quantum physics, thermodynamics, and after all, everything is a theory of vibration. So vibration is a sarvavyapi. And this is how it is. Two scripts controls the whole drama. So this is all, everything is explained. And that is the reason why Aham Brahmasmi and Vedic philosophy doesn't work, because they do not believe, they feel it is in Dirlep and it is Advait, but that is not true. So that cycle cannot be explained. This is the Gyan Marg and Bhakti Marg. This is the direct, the red is direct communication with the God. It's indirect is the Bhakti Marg. Direct is Swadharma or spiritual journey. This is the total cycle is explained. And this is a Purusharth, and this is the total cycle. It's the reverse of the cycle because the Nirval, Pavan, Chupatit and all that. In Bhakti Marg, it is automatic journey. It is only a half cycle. It is correspond to the Janma Dharma. This is the Bhakti Marg. It is only of the half cycle. This is the definition of Adhyatma. This is Raj Yoga, to the conscious mind, food and Rog and Gyan, food and exercise. This is happiness, and health is controlled. From health to vibrations, so harmony with other souls and five element control. So this making heaven. Ultimately, body consciousness is removed, becomes soul consciousness. So becomes only energy body. And then once we do the Purusharth of removing the black layer, there is a cyclic, we get the pralabdha of the Nirvikari world. These are the laws of These are the five laws combined into the sixth law, the six, seven, eight, nine law that we will see. This is how the spirituality is explained. And this is how the overall picture is cosmic cycle. In one screen is explained. This is a space dimension. This is a soul world, angel world, and human world. And there is a religious tree. The four actors are explained here with different four scriptures, the supreme soul, and then three types of the souls, normal, soul conscious, scriptures, deity souls, and then normal souls, and then religious founders. And we have uh, then we have five yugs, and then there are different total number of births in this. There are three types of the world, the Vikari world, and the diamond world. And then there are four times of the karma zero, karma negative, karma positive, and karma cross or sukharma. And based on that, based on this, there is a sankalp for karma zero, vikalp for karma negative, and then there is a Shrey Sankalp for red arrow, and then Paschata for black arrows. And these are the four laws. This is the law of going down to the eternal death. Then there is a cycle because of the Paramatma. So this is not going down, it is a cycle. Then two ways of completing the cycle. One is a yoga, red, another is a bhog. And then there is a this thing. What we call it is that this is the poetic justice. If you do the Purusharth, you will go to the new world, or we call Jivan Mukti. Otherwise, we'll come back to the uh, then there is a metaphysic, Rajyoga definition, frequency matching, then God functions, G function, then O function, and then destruction. These God functions are also the reference of the stance has been also explained. Then to conclude, the cycle is going to be complete. So either you will be pulled if you do not recognize the God by the suffering, or else if you do the Purusharth, frequency of the God, you change the life cycle. So it all depends on once understand the context of the cosmic cycle. It is on us whether we change the life cycle, we become part of the cycle, or we go to the always drawn up by the cycles. Either get filled automatic mode as a silent suffering spectator, or we push by a purusharth. So if we do that, then we will get, and that this is what is a spirituality, and we'll get the pralab in the nirvikari world. Else we will remain in this cycle of 2,500 years with history of world. No. So Adhyatma Kal Chakra is explained how and what is done. Everything is by physics. We are using formula, diagrams, animation, logic, and it has been done on a single screen, so it has to be watched on a big screen only.